Hi, this is John Leslie. Publishers, both large and small, need a way to plan and track their game portfolios across multiple studios. It's crucial to visualize each title's progress from discovery to greenlight to pre-production, production, and all of the stages necessary through to successful release. This ensures nothing falls through the cracks and everything from certifications to marketing efforts are well coordinated and resources are not overwhelmed. This template includes 3 collections: a publishing portfolio dashboard, studio dashboard, and game development team level collections. Let me walk you through the template. Let's begin here in this publishing portfolio backlog, where you'll be maintaining and planning at a very high level all of the games within your publishing portfolio through the various stages, whatever your bespoke stages are of production. So Game 5, for example, which has not started yet, we'll add that to our publishing portfolio Kanban over here on the right. And you can see as it moves from selected to maybe green light, that's automatically reflected back here in the backlog. Now, maybe when it's coming out of green light or it's been assigned to a particular studio to go through the green light process, we'll say Studio A, you can see that it automatically adds that through some built-in automations to that studio's production board. So we can see that here within this portfolio dashboard collection, that Game 5 also exists here on the studio's production board. And if we look at that studio's specific dashboard, we can see that there as well. Now back up here at the publishing portfolio dashboard, say Game 5, as you can see here, is it automatically moved on the publishing portfolio Kanban from green light to pre-production. And at this point, you might want to break this down via clicking on the card, the 3 dots, break down to board. You might want to break this down to our pre-production backlog. I've already done that for Game 3 here. So I took this particular card, broke it down to its own backlog, which you can see here using that template. A very simple example of all of the different deliverables necessary to exit pre-production and move on to the next stage. So this pre-production backlog has automatically been added to Studio A's dashboard, as you can see here. And eventually, a pre-production team at Studio A will start working on these deliverables, and this will be their view. So they'll have that pre-production backlog, which will be feeding this sprint board, or it could be a Kanban board or a Scrumban board, whichever this team chooses. So as these items are completed, like you see here, those status changes are automatically reflected back in the backlog, feeding all the way up to that same backlog, which is shared with the publishing portfolio dashboard, so they can track progress. So when all of those deliverables are actually completed, like so, that feeds up here to the studio dashboard level. You can see these are all done. And up at the publishing portfolio level, we can see that Game 3 has indeed moved from pre-production, where it was sitting prior, to the next stage of production, where it could then maybe be broken down to a production backlog for all the things that need to be done at a very high level for the actual full-blown production team. And eventually this will move through in the same way that it moved out of pre-production through to an on-state set, website development, so on and so forth, all the way through to its ultimate release. So there you can see how what's happening at the team level can drive what's happening at the studio level, which in turn drive what's happening across multiple studios, across multiple games at the publishing portfolio level. This publishing portfolio Kanban can be switched easily to a visual roadmap. Come down here to roadmap. And here you can see all of your games in various states of production, their milestones on a timeline view. And there you have it, a game publishing portfolio template in Favreau.